I'm an open book. That doesn't surprise me. I should have
I would find it very...
He went to school. If you want,
So... Oui, monsieur?
it'd be best to just ask.
I think that is...
No trouble at all. I believe there are more important matters at hand than talking about...
The murderer is in his house. And by holding back information that may help my investigation, you only make me suspicious of your involvement. Monsieur Demire, if you continue to withhold information, I can only assume you are hiding something, and must treat you as a prime suspect in the Major's murder.
I have nothing to hide. If you must know, we have not been on the best terms for years now. As I said, we are different people. He does not see the importance of planning for the future. And as much as my parents tried, we could not make him see that.
He still believes that...
I assume so. We barely talk anymore. I was hoping we would be able to sit down and talk.
If you would be so kind that...
I am all yours,
Countess, you gave me the impression the Major and the Madame were close. But there were times where he acted rather aggressively to her.
I am sorry, detective, but I did not mean to give you such an... Ever the charmer, detective. I would talk more on it, but I'm afraid Cassandra would think I am talking about her behind her back. It is not often I am swayed so easily. I applaud you on your willingness and persistence. From day one, I was wary of his intentions. And it was not long before he showed his true colors. If it is a tear she sheds, it should be one of joy that he is out of her life.
I understand your feelings towards the Major, but perhaps there was...
He was a bully. He took his shortcomings out on her, and she sat there and accepted it. I never thought I would see the day. Perhaps now she will be able to see the man he truly was. Karma will always catch up to you.
Merci, Countess. If I have any further questions... This will not get me any closer. I must act on thought and... I must take a different Another success. I cannot see the logic in. Some would say a lucky guess. I should not be surprised. Is there something? Come, my little grey cells. Order and method. What a revelation!
More questions? I suppose so.
Mademoiselle Conrad was quick to talk of your hidden feelings towards her.
What has this got to do with the Major's death? There may be some feelings there, but Madame Van den Bosch does not know of them, and I trust that it will remain that way.
Merci for your...
Dobra, to wszyscy chyba.
My time with the guests is complete, for tonight, at least.
Do you know who killed? Maybe.
I am afraid it is not as simple as that. There are many steps that lead to the truth. I must think on everything I have heard this evening and dissect the truths from the lies. Merci for your assistance this evening. The pieces of the puzzle are fun. This will not get me any close. I must take a different approach. I cannot see the logic in it. Things are beginning to become clear. Magnifique. I must act on another success. Come, my little grey cells. Is there something? Order and method. Magnifique. Entrez.
Detective, I'm sorry I did not join you in the salon as requested.
Please, mademoiselle. There is no need to apologize.
I was with Maman in her room. She would not allow anyone to see it, but I could see she was terribly upset.
Most understandable.
Do you have any suspicions as to who could have killed him?
I'm afraid my suspicions extended across all of the party's guests. While it seems as though their alibis all corroborate one another's, the disdain and hostility towards the Major makes them rife with motive.
I know there was some bad blood between the Major and some of the guests, but not enough to kill him, surely. She may seem tough on the exterior, but she's really quite kind when you get to know her.
The Countess? She is a formidable force I would not want to come up against.
Don't be silly, Detective. She wouldn't hurt a soul. Jacqueline, I mean. I assume that's who you were talking about, Detective, after what happened between them.
Co? Co? Jakie powielanie, kurwa, treści? Pierdalaj, kurwa, śmieciowy.
That is a story I have yet to hear.
She must have told you about the piece.
Some.
That's true.
Do you...
I'm afraid not.
And Mademoiselle Conrad?
She was... Better, thank you, Detective. She's resting in her room.
And you, Mademoiselle?
I'm not quite sure. It is a rather surreal feeling.
It is understandable.
And to me, Detective, we had grown close. After Father's passing,
You must try and not think...
It is easier.
I have no doubt, but you can be assured the culprit will not remain at large for long. You have my word.
I'm sorry, but I just can't...
It can often be hard to look past one's personal feelings for someone and see their flaws.
It's not that, Detective.
I was under the
That's true, but... I should return.
Oui, mademoiselle.
I am certainly glad you are here.
When and where did...
Dobra, co mamy? Tutaj mamy jakieś połączenie.
I must take a different approach if I am to... I must act on thought... Things are beginning... I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction. I cannot see the logic in this. Come, my little grey cells.
Tu? No.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. What a revelation!
Dobra, zadanie wykończone. Znaczy, zakończone. No, może teraz będzie lepiej. Dziękuję bardzo, TikTok. Co teraz? A, to skończyliśmy. Teraz sprawa zbadaj morderstwo i prawa tu, tu. Czekajcie. Tu, tu, ru, tu, 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 tu. Dupsko. Ukończony rozdział 4. O, ktoś tam chodzi. Piąty rozdział. Jeszcze tutaj. No to się kupił.
Good morning, Detective.
I'm afraid I did not. I was hoping for at least a moment of pleasant slumber, but finding the Major's killer is the only thing that will put my mind at ease.
In that case, Detective, what can I do to help? In that snow. If someone was out there, we'd have another body on our hands.
I realize how strange it sounds. I would not believe it myself if I had not seen it with my own eyes.
Staff have reported seeing things in the dark before, but it always just turns out to be shadows. It was likely just your mind playing tricks. I'm afraid our Lizzie is not well. I think the events of yesterday were too much for her. We'll have to just make do without her this morning.
As Wordsworth once stated, rest and be thankful. Perhaps a chance of peace and relax.
Co znowu? Co jest? Nie mam powielania, kurna. Co? Ja pierdzielę. Weź się uspokój, TikTok. Ja pierdolę, kurwa.
She is current? I would, even if...
In that case,
I'll let you... Taken care of. Master Dramir and his brother, after sobering up, helped me move him into the cellar. Best place for the time being.
très bien. I imagine there is no reason for anyone to go down there.
Besides me, no one. Once this snow clears, we will be able to move him from the house.
Your assistance
bo
has been most
nic
valuable
nie
as
znajdziemy.
always.
Tutaj coś jeszcze. Rozmowa z tym. Ogród. Dobra, przeszukaj ogród. A tu ktoś jeszcze jest? Czy nie ma? Ziarnia. Teraz już bowe. Ogród. W tym zimnie wychodzimy. Okej. O,
Oh.
zapalniczka opuszczona, ślady ledwie wiedzących butów.
Oh.
Coś tu z wodą nie ma. Tutaj nie ma. Nie spadł.
Hmm. Ah.
Zasypany karmnik. Coś jeszcze jest. Nie ma przejścia. Musiało być z tyłu gdzieś.
Ah.
Gdyby nie gdzieś. Dobra, czyli a gdzie są rody? Wiadomo, nie.
Hmm.
Salon zamknięty. Jadalnia. Pierwsze.
Mhm.
Tu okno.
Huh. Huh.
A też zrobiłem to? Tak. Nie.
Aha.
Barek. O, tu jest.
Bonjour, madame.
Thank you.
I was hoping.
If I'm sure you're aware he was not the easiest man to get along with.
A hot temp.
His mouth. seeing as I heard Mr. Becker's,
You heard them yourself.
how could I not? The volume they were shouting at, I could hear them from the study in my room.
You did not think it fitting to tell me this yesterday?
I didn't think Felix was going to wind up dead and a murderer loose in my... I assume you are talking about the supposed blackmail letter.
Oui, madame.
It arrived shortly after the first. Rather coincidental, if you ask me.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say.
He no doubt had secrets hidden away. But do you honestly think Felix had anything of...
Perhaps you should enlighten me.
Well, he was here, living in my house, eating my food, prepared by my staff. Does that answer your question, detective? I wouldn't put it past him to have written it himself, in the hopes of getting some sympathy.
And the...
He probably wrote...
Dobra, jazda.
What is it you wish to know?
You two have been friends for some time now. And while I do not mean to pry, has your...
If you are trying to insinuate that Mr. De Silva and I are running around like schoolchildren...
Oui, I understand they worked together. Investments, if...
Mr. De Silva was the voice of reason that my husband should have listened to more often, instead of throwing our money at businesses that were already on the verge of bankruptcy.
Merci, madame. I...
Dobra, już poszło. Dobra, to odpalmy to. Dobra, gdzie ta babka? Ale duży stół. Nie ma. Spiżarnia. Gdzie jest spiżarnia? Nie, tu na górze chyba.
Aha.
Gdzie jest ten?
Whatever you...
You're a
Yeah.
cit...
Where is Straton?
Good morning, detective.
Bonjour, madame.
I can't imagine.
Hopefully guilt will be weighing heavily
I'm sorry.
on...
His position.
Oui.
I enjoyed
What can you...
that. He was always
I found it...
a development
It's...
addressed to me.
Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle.
I'm sorry. Heavens no.
You did not hesitate.
Why
Merci for your...
useful?
Exact... order and method. That... Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of... Is there something... This will not get me any close. Things are beginning to become clearer.
Is there something I can
No i
help you
poszło.
with, detective?
Rozwiązanie.
You have got the wrong... It was something to do with the letter.
Could it ha...
Why would
Madame is of...
That is what she... I don't
Madame believes...
I never knew.
That is a question.
You have met...
It is a plan. I shall not keep you any longer. I cannot see the logic in this. This will not get me in. Another success. I never doubted myself.
Znowu mam pogadać z nią?
Is there something I can... I'm afraid
What gave...
that...
I shall not...
Za długo trwa to gadanie. Coś jeszcze? Tutaj. Rozumiem, że no. Gdzie ona jest? Na górę nie mogę wejść. Że tam z tyłu jest.
Oh.
Tu nie mogę wejść na górę. Gadałem z nim. Śpiżarnia. Śpiżarnia zablokowana. Baterie służbowe też nie mogę. I... Oj... Chyba, że na zewnątrz mam wyjść znowu. Albo do jadalni pójść. Tu nic nie ma.
Oh,
Serio? Ja cię kręcę.
Countess,
That is it?
I am afraid not.
Well then,
Comment?
I thought... That sort...
A man has been...
Oh, please.
It was not his...
A sin... Judge, if I had...
I understand. S'il vous plaît, con. Bonjour, monsieur.
Detective Poirot,
The truth...
is there something? Felix and Madame van den Bosch are the only ones with keys, as far as I'm aware. Oh. Archibald came to me and asked for my help in the matter.
Merci.
It's a joke that,
How so?
at the sight of the body, the color drained from his face. Once we had reached the cellar, Zachariah took himself straight off to bed, without even a good night. I have not seen him since last night. I'm sure he will have been fine after a good night's sleep. He does not need his younger brother checking in on him.
Perhaps that is exactly...
I'm not sure what he told you yesterday, detective, but he's a big boy. He can look...
I worry that may not be the case, monsieur. His time in the war came up in conversation more than once during...
He's still talking about it. I thought talking to the doctor would have stopped all of that.
Merci. I must act on thought. Is there some... order and method? Some would say a lucky guess.
If it will help you, when he returned from the war, he was a different man. Everything became about what he had.
I cannot speak from experience, but I can only imagine the horrors he must have witnessed.
The first weeks he would wake in the night, screaming. I found him one night, cowering behind the desk in the study. When I tried to help him out from beneath it, well, it was the first time I had ever feared for my life.
That is not why you two are no longer close?
And not at all, detective. We were always very different in nature. While I had always wanted to follow an academic path, Zachariah was more of a free spirit. Or at least as free as our father and the laws would allow.
And yet, he ended up in the military. Quite the...
Our father demanded that he at least try to do something with his life. And when some of his friends joined the army, he signed up with them. It wasn't long before he moved out from the family home after his return from the army. I always assumed that he had put the war and everything that came with it behind him and was moving on. Now I see that is far from the truth.
Ask away, chérie.
S'il
Nie
vous plaît.
mogę. Ja jebie.
Aha.
Kurde, no. Nie. Nie.
Whatever you need.
Nie.
You're a sit.
Is there something?
I sh-
Nie. Nie, kręć. Dobra, nie mogę iść. Do szpiżarni też nie mogę. Ja w dupę. Kurwa. Nie wiem, co teraz zrobić. A, tu jest kuchnia. Jocie.
Ah. Bonjour, madame. You must be the wonderful cook.
Wonderful and modest, sir. I am Rihanna.
My taste buds thank you for the ravishing meal last night. It has been some time since I ate so well.
Glad to hear it, sir.
S'il te plaît, madame. A detective is fine.
In that case, mademoiselle is fine for me, and I will ignore your presumption of marriage.
Très bon, mademoiselle.
That's right. I've seen staff come and go, but a house always needs a trustworthy cook.
I agree. But if I was to eat what you prepare every day, I fear I may be the size of
Not a bad thing,
Well,
I did. Monsieur Archie told me what had happened.
how was the...
Grumpy.
I suppose one...
Punch.
I shall not keep you...
Porozmawiaj z Archie.
Whatever you need. Certainly.
To nie jest to samo, co...
Oh. Aha.
Ty.
Ah.
Puste koperty.
Mhm.
Ty teraz kto?
I must take a different approach if I am... Come, my little Grace.
Nie to. Cześć Tom.
Is there some... The pieces of the puzzle are fine. This will not get me any... I must act on I cannot see the logic in it. What a revelation! Magnifique! I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Dobra, to jest zakończone.
Detective Poirot, I have been asked to inform you that Lady Van den Bosch has returned to her room, and she wishes not to be disturbed.
Merci. Madame certainly has mastered the art of subtlety.
They may not be the exact words she used, but I'm sure you can imagine. Excuse me, I have some further duties to attend to in the pantry.
Huh. Huh.
Okno.
Ah.
Po piersie. Jeśli nic nie znajdę, to wychodzimy.
Ah. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Oh.
Teleskop.
Aha.
Schowek. A tu jest schowek.
Huh. Hmm.
Przemienię.
Order and method. That. I must take a different approach. Come, my little grey cells. The pieces of the puzzle of...
Jeszcze młotek jest, zegar stary.
Mhm.
Dobra, jesteśmy na drugim piętrze w sumie.
Detective Poirot, are you any closer to uncovering the truth of Felix's involvement with the letters?
I am, mademoiselle. I can confirm that he was not the author.
So the author is still out there.
Oui, but it will not be long before they are apprehended, and the only letters they shall be penning will be from behind iron bars.
Your confidence is rather assuring. Thank you, detective. I'm sorry, detective. I did not intend to leave your mind so full of thoughts.
No apology is required. It actually made me question my whole chain of thinking. What if there had been a collusion between them, and the Major's murder was planned, organized, and orchestrated to make the investigation seem almost impossible?
Oh my, detective, that is quite a theory.
Every guest...
But not...
Co-
I haven't seen that book in so long.
It sounds as...
They were.
Dobra,
I'm
zaczynamy.
afraid they may have gathered some...
It sounds as though he had always cared about you.
His presence at the house was comforting for us both after Father died, even if sometimes he was a little too overprotective. That's right. Ever since I can remember, Felix has been around.
It seems as though she has a number of support.
Maman has many...
There is a fell...
Oh,
Forgive me, mademoiselle.
it's quite all right. They have often come to blows when it concerns Maman. They are both trying to protect her.
She spoke of his desire to join... And you do not agree?
I will not deny he has shown... How do you mean, detective?
I imagine a house of this size is rather costly, keeping it in the immaculate condition it is in.
Maman looks after the financial side of the house, but I think she has had to ask him more than once for a contribution of sorts. It is not for me to get involved.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle.
Dobra, mamy tu jakąś wskazówkę? No mogę jak chcesz. Też portret. Tesio.
Tycie nadzione ciały.
Czemu na tym smaży? Tesio, Czesio.
Jo.
Cześć. Zagadki. To co mam zbadać? Na dół nie mogę iść.
You only have to act.
I shall not keep you any longer.
Na dół nie mogę iść. Pokój nie mogę. Biblioteka też nie mogę. O. Tutaj też nie. Tutaj też nie. Czyli muszę iść na samą górę, tak? Na dół nie mogę. Co tam teraz?
A nie, pojem jego.
Co?
Jego pojem.
A, spoko. W szkole byłeś?
Koło ci byłem, ale jego pojem.
A, bo wczoraj to pewnie też byłeś i nie odpowiesz.
Nie, to ja
Wczoraj co? Bo
tego
przerwało.
nie robiłem. A
Wczoraj...
potem o 20 i oglądałem koleżanką
Ale w szkole
na
byłeś.
Lewicie. No to ja byłem.
Okej, bo coś przerwało, dlatego się pytam.
I to mi pyta idzie, wytykam.
Pokój majora też nie może. No to kurde, co tu zrobić?
Aha.
Detective Poirot.
I have something.
Well, I hope it is important enough to justify.
I assure you it is.
Good, because this has gone on
I can understand your frustrations.
You.
If I was not being...
I hope
I am suggesting...
if you have some. We met before.
And where was it you...
I was attending an event.
So, it was not...
I did not require.
It was you that...
My. Edwin spent much of his...
You were alone.
The staff could...
And when Angelique
Edwin remained.
and the Major?
He had his own... I'm sure he has hundreds of letters.
I refer to the...
Romantic nature. Oh, please, detective. Felix did not have a romantic bone in his body.
He made his intentions quite clear in a letter. I must admit I myself was surprised.
You really do have quite the active imagination, detective. If that is how you wish to interpret it, so be it. But I can assure you, the Major did not think of me that way, and certainly did not include it in a letter.
I think that is all for now. I must take a different approach. Order and method. This will not get me any... I should not be surprised by my own... Another success.
Dobra, tu już ogarnęliśmy.
Is this... He may have stayed in my home, but Felix was a grown man, detective.
But it does not surprise you that he had such a photograph?
We have been...
What I do find...
If he'd...
I think that is all for...
To jeszcze tutaj można zaglądnąć.
I must act on thought. Things are beginning to become clearer.
Znowu z nią pogadać? Ja cię
Is
kręcę.
this real? Who I allow in my house is none of your business.
I did not think you were one for charity.
I would not expect you to think much of anything. There is no need to talk on it any further, but I'm... He was a man that required no protection, detective.
That is the impression I...
You... How many times do I have to tell you? I have grown weary.
O!
Madame, you continue to withhold...
And you continue to get on my
Oh.
last nerve.
Dobra, to
But
teraz
when it
wyjmę
impedes
te.
my...
If only you were
Mamy teraz.
this...
Madame,
Very well.
Tak,
I did
nowa.
not lie about how we met. I was attending an event, raising money for... Oh,
Tutaj opcja nie ma
I
na
can't
tenia.
recall now. It had been some time since I had returned home, and was rather missing English soil. I was aware of Felix's invitation, or at least that there was to be several British officers attending the party. And that is where our friend... He was a warm... I shall go no further with the details, but I will say, I had no intention on being unfaithful.
The Viscount never questioned?
In his mind, he had no reason to, and he shouldn't have had to. It was my mistake to bear. If he knew the truth, our lives would have been ruined. I told Felix that he was to stay away, but he had no intention to. He became... I could...
And what were the Major's thoughts on...
He wanted... I tried to retrieve them from the safe after everyone had retired last night. But when I opened the safe, they were nowhere to be found. I assumed he must...
When I entered the study this morning, they were as visible as a red notice on a police station wall.
I would appreciate if you did not compare them to the face of a wanted felon.
Pardon, madame.
But that does mean someone else in the house has seen them. I don't understand. Why would they return them?
A mystery that is still yet to be solved.
It must be. But I have told no one.
And the Major?
Felix promised me he wouldn't tell a soul, and I believed him. What even...
You did not think anyone knew, and that is why you disregarded the letter.
If you bow to these criminals, they will only try to claw more from you.
I think that is all for...
Co teraz? O! Kurwa, no. Pierdolę. Co ty grasz za late shift?
Kilka.
Jakiś straszny horror?
Próbowałem.
Coś tam?
To nie kolor.
Okej, zaraz przyjdę. Dobra, jestem już.
Mam odjęcie, fajnie.
Nice. Dobra, co tu mamy? To jest zakończone.
Dobra, mam, dobra, odcięcie mam, fajnie.
O.
Is this...
I think that.
Pierdalaj z mojego planu.
Tutaj w tej gry jest to ty mega krótka.
Dobra, nieważne było.
I to będzie ty mega krótka gierka.
O,
Detective Poirot,
Monsieur Starling, I must admit, I have learned.
you'll be wrapping
Jedną
the case
tejcie
up.
gry,
No one
znaczy
has
jedną
never
tejcie
finished learning,
tejcie tej gry.
And in this case, I shall need
tak
to
jakbym
continue
demo
if I
zagrał.
am to find the
It might help to vocalize your thinking. I'm all ears.
Taka ciekawostka.
Monsieur, would you gather the guests and staff in...
Right away, detective. Can I ask for what?
I shall reveal all once everyone is together.
kończony rozdział 5, 6 teraz jest.
Ile mam chyba? No to jakie to dało mi pół godziny? Tej gry?
Detective,
No jakie pół
what
godziny
is
gry
the
mi to
meaning
dało?
of all this?
Madame, I ask that you all lend me your ears for only a few moments. What I have to say is of great significance to everyone. You
Bardzo
are all
dotyczące ramy.
invited here to celebrate the engagement of Mademoiselle Angéline van den Bosch and Monsieur Gédéon Demire, the coming together of
To
two
tak raczej
prevalent
zdanie szybko dzieje.
families. But the celebrations were short-lived, as Major Felix Egan was found dead in his study by a young servant of the house.
Bo raczej rap
Then
pójdę na
became
drugi
my
ekran i
responsibility
można
and
ją
obligation as a
sekundkę
detective
pominąć
to
wybór.
uncover the truth behind his demise. My initial examination of his study
nie
exposed a
działany to w
number
ogóle
of
był.
things I did not expect to find. Things I have no desire to divulge at this time, but what I can say is this. It was no simple murder. A letter demanding ransom for a continued silence confirmed this. I am sure some, if not all of you, have heard whispers of a series of blackmails that have plagued the social elite in recent weeks. After hearing of the letters in the major study, you may ask if it was him behind the letters. You may further ask if he was preparing his next threat to another unsuspecting victim. It is a question that crossed even my mind. That was until I sought the truth. That in fact it was the Major that had fallen victim to our blackmailer Mystérieux. Last night I spoke with you all, confirmed your whereabouts in the house over the course of the evening, and while I would have expected such questioning to reveal a potential suspect, what I learned was that it could not have been one of you.
What do you mean, not one of us? The man was stabbed. He hardly did that to himself. There is still a killer in the house.
Pardon, monsieur, if you would allow me to finish. It could not have been only one of you. Rather a partnership, in cahoots, if you will. Conversations today have revealed facts that I was not expecting to discover. And although they may have muddied and complicated my investigation, what I must do to bring the guilty parties to justice has become clearer. Those of you that spun stories in an attempt to confuse and derail my investigation have made a grave mistake in underestimating my intelligence. Other detectives may fall for such deception, but I can assure you, Detective Poirot is no such fool. My investigation is far from over, and swift justice shall be dealt to those that have committed such appalling acts and have continued to mislead and lie to protect themselves.
Nie,
Now,
powoli.
I must continue mon enquête, and I shall leave you to consider that you may be beside a cold-hearted killer.
9 miliona.
Bonsoir. Monsieur Sterling, un moment.
9,5 miliona.
Quite the speech, detective.
Merci, but it was not made to entertain, more to warn the guilty parties that I am hot
Dawaj,
on
no.
their heels, no
Wolno
matter
jej
how clever they believe
licytować.
themselves to be.
Well, if there is anything I can do.
Gdzie 9,5 miliona.
Nothing. But I was so preoccupied with the major. Sorry, detective.
Perhaps it was just my mind playing games again.
Maybe one of the guests got lost and wandered in. Master Hagen had a key, obviously, and Lady Vandenbosch.
Dawaj, no, licytuj.
When requested, aye. If something is required from there when Master Hagen is not around.
Forgive me. If he is not around, how is it you access the safe?
It's not what you think, detective.
What I think is that you have been trusted with a copy of the key, and you have lied to me about it.
I only lied because of the trouble I can get
Yeah,
into
that-
with Lady Vandenbosch.
At this moment, monsieur, you should be
Yeah.
more worried about the trouble you shall find yourself in with the law.
Idziecie.
I know how it will sound, but I lost my key. I must have set it down somewhere, and it has been tidied away. Master Hagen asked so rarely for me to go in the safe, I didn't think it would be missed.
No.
I should have said this morning. I'm sorry.
Monsieur, I am not quite sure you understand the severity of what has happened.
I am well aware, detective. I just thought she would be able to help.
Would you allow a man with a smoking gun to remove his bullet from a victim's chest?
I suppose not. Is that really necessary?
The murderer remains at large, and there is still no sign of the weapon. I would say that makes them essential.
Of course. I still just cannot imagine any of them being guilty.
Wait. I would like to begin my searches now. Since it is closest, I will start with the west wing.
I may not be back when you return.
Trzymajmy.
Here is the key to the other rooms. Please return it when you're done.
Merci. I shall guard it with my life.
Entrez. Detective.
In a purely
There's
Madame,
that would be
Madame,
there is
I did not mean to...
people.
Believe me,
Be careful, detective. That almost sounded like a
It is your actions.
We wouldn't.
She has.
What is bad?
When put. Merci. Oh. Oh. Ah. Aha.
Roślina.
Oh.
Go ahead, detective. A compliment
There was something I was still unsure of. You mentioned that you're trained.
from my days as a nurse.
If that is so, why would you have brought several
One must always be prepared.
prepared?
If I had not brought them, I would not have been able to assist you last night. Perhaps you should be thankful for my precaution.
Merci.
Nie. Chyba wszystko.
Była poprawny kod, była niepoprawny kod. Dobra, dajmy niepoprawny kod.
Detective, look,
Mademoiselle,
if it's going like you don't
there
and our your guest.
and his
Oh, well,
that, merci.
sure thing, detective.
If I do,
Ale nie powiedział, czy to my decydujemy, ciekawe.
Aha.
Nie powiedział na no. Dobra.
huh.
Coś tu jeszcze można znaleźć?
Huh. Hmm.
Też było.
Go right ahead. All
The major
as
and merci. Ah. Oh. Hmm.
Kominek.
Aha. Mhm. Oh. Aha.
Nic nie ma.
Nie. O, na bejocie.
O,
Mademoiselle, we meet.
Bonjour, Monsieur
Just a detective.
I was taking...
You then enter.
I did. He wasn't moving. He just lay there.
I did.
I
You must.
some...
You.
Well... Maman, I thought...
Mademoiselle.
Every time I get
I did.
the lives... You are...
Mademoiselle. Merci. Monsieur Demir.
Nothing.
Très bien. What? It's.
Well,
What is that?
he'll... Those... If there...
Was it? Merci. Huh. Ah. Hmm.
No i poszło.
Huh.
Always got time. The dagger.
I shall give you the opportunity to explain the reason for it being here before I jump to it.
It was going to be a wedding gift for Gideon. I've maybe not been the best brother in recent years. I thought this could make up for some of it. After what happened to the Major, I thought it was a bit tasteless.
You did not see it fitting to tell me you were harboring a rather sizable knife in your room?
I wouldn't say harboring. And I wasn't expecting to be a suspect in a murder.
Merci for your...
A, to jest gra z tym, z wyborem. Tylko wygląda jak
To
film.
wyborami.
Czy film?
No to jest film, wyborami.
Czy
I
wygląda
gra
jak
ta
film?
by chyba jedno zakończenie, to by to była godzina.
Wygląda trochę jak ten, jak film.
No bo to jest film.
No
Tylko
to
ma
też z
wybory.
wyborem, no. To powiedziałem film z wyborami.
I jest 7 zakończeń. Ogólnie jestemy pakinkowym okniatem na pakinku podziemnym. I pakują tam typkie auta tak tutaj. I potykamy kocia na pakinku, które ukryje
Is
auto.
there something...
Ona zabiera, bo nam grozi bronią. A potem ogadamy Mikkę.
Come, my little Grace.
Jaką starą, mega starą Mikkę. Potem na koni jakaś rodzina, która im bawią i teraz odteić. Tutaj niby mamy Mikkę, a Mikki nie mamy oryginalnej, bo mamy podrybę. Ale rzeczy mówią te mamy i nagonią. Jedno zakończenie była 7 godzinę.
7 godzin.
Znaczy nie, znaczy można to nawet krócej, nawet można robić to 5 godzin, całą grę. Bo jedno zakończenie jest jak pato typkie. Próbuję robić zakończenie te bajki, znaczy odsunięcie te bajki. Ale ty mi idzie uta. Nie wiem, tywanie pitanie owego kodu. Tym tomu autyjnym. Nie powtórzyło mi odsunięcia. Kurem klama 20 taką, na te 20 ociągnięć. Tylko te ociągnięcia ukryte, to on trzeba robić. Papówkę, akceptuj. Wykonaj to potróbka. Dajcie nabrać. Jedną taką nie powinno mi dać. Znaczy nie taką nie, tylko jedno ociągnięcie powinno mi dać. A nie wiem. Dobra, na pewno jedno ociągnięcie teraz robimy. Bo teraz będzie wybór. A i tak ja mam takie wybory typkie. Te... Może te kurde nie patrzę na grę i może już pominął w ogóle wybór.
No.
Ah. Oh.
Coś jeszcze tu mogę sprawdzić?
Oh.
Dobra, pójdziemy za nią. A na policie pójdziemy w kolejnym podejściu.
Monsieur de
Dobra.
Silva,
Teraz
Not
pójdziemy
really, detective.
za nią,
Your
potem
speech was rather spirited,
ten.
but it did not give me much faith in your
Mamy tak, podejście
investigation.
robi te pójdziemy na policie.
I have
I
not
robi
had my
te podejście,
abilities
to pójdziemy do
questioned.
tej rodziny. Zamiast do tego kocia ratować ci. Te palaty zagrać. Ale prawie konturują taką te nie wiem. Nie to cieszę.
Well, if you...
And I...
Nie wiem to pytanie, ale mu tutaj kidno jedną opcję.
Yes, I helped him invest some money. Unfortunately, he
Nie, bo nie
was
mu
not the
uciekali.
businessman he thought he was.
Madame Vandenbosch had a very similar view. At least he could have taken solace that you are both in the same position.
I think you're confused, detective. It was Edwin that lost his fortune, not I.
Forgive my naivete. If you were helping him make viable investments, would you not have seen the same opportunity for yourself?
I told him about the opportunities. I did not tell him to put his whole family's wealth into it. The prospect of doing good meant more to him than his profit margins. He was bound to fail.
The business declared bankruptcy.
It did, until it was purchased for a fraction of its worth and made the new owner a small fortune.
Mamy jedno zdjęcie.
You... He didn't...
Surprised you are...
If there's...
Jest.
He said...
But that was not the... And
It was...
that is all. Ah.
Jaką muzykę tutaj?
Aha.
Kolejna rozmowa.
Oh.
O. Nóż.
Ah.
What is it now, detective?
Chyba po tym okno. A tu mutyka robi robotę. W momencie, kiedy nikt tam na potem nie mówi.
I have...
It isn't. You're... Even if there was some...
I will be the judge of that. I trust there is...
I have never heard so...
That's such...
Yes.
I think...
There's no need to discuss my pride. I think...
No nie.
I have spoken of a potent...
It is none of...
If that were the...
Your No reason to
I will be the... I trust that...
I have never...
That's...
Yeah.
And
Nie bawić
Is
tego
my house?
nie tylko potem
Yes.
udało się.
I do not...
Yes.
Why have...
Monsieur Becker. Please stop.
That does.
There.
Is there a. That is all for now. I cannot see the logic in it. Order and method. I must take a different approach. What a revelation! Come, my little grey cells. Is there something? I must act on thought and...
A, tu.
Some would say a lucky guess. This will not get me any... This will not get me any closer to my goal. Come, my little grey cells. We must... Another success.
Jeszcze jeden punkt. Jeszcze jeden punkt.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Pewnie ta schroniska to jest ta babka, co została zwolniona.
What? She approached me. I thought it was rather brash.
In what way?
Assuming that I would want to take on another servant, and one from such a troubled background. She is running the charity, not I. When he came to me, I told him that with the factories on strike and my profits pouring down the drain, I had nothing for him. But he said he could help me get them all back to work and the factories earning. I had no...
And even...
He...
I have... That is all for now.
Co tam jeszcze
Nie,
to jest? Kolejne pytania.
Order and method. That is... What a revelation!
Chyba mamy odsunięcie.
Jezu.
Chyba mamy odsunięcie, chyba nie?
Dobra, zadanie jest ten. Jeszcze 2.
Is there some... I must take a different approach if I am... I must act on...
Tutaj.
Some would say a lucky guess.
O, mam ponadcie na temacie, chyba nie? Mam nowe teny, których nie miałem, chyba nie? Nadałbym. A, czyli ta typiara w pakinku. Aha.
To gdzie jeszcze? Chyba już nic nie ma. Zielone zrobione. Czy mogę już z nim pogadać?
What?
That is all.
O,
Is there something you... She helped me.
That I am all...
Pardon, detective?
I know that...
She said I had to do what she asked, or I would be back on the street. I didn't want to do it.
Połowa, ale
If
połowa
anyone
wypadnie, ja
found
bym
out,
na początku inaczej reagował.
Merci, mademoiselle.
coś jeszcze? Tutaj.
I cannot see the logic in this. Is there some... I should not be surprised.
No tutaj.
Serio? Serio?
Is there something you need? Nothing. She said I was to take nothing.
If it was not something she wished you to take,
She wanted me to find out information about the
Ja
family
nie
and
mogę.
Monsieur Hagen.
Ale mu kryciowi cenę robi.
why did she request that?
At first I didn't know, but when I heard about men, I knew Monsieur Archie had a key, and
You knew,
I never took anything
and that
about Monsieur Hagen and the Madame's relation.
I'm sure the Countess was pleased.
She said I had. I fetched the letter.
You will only do.
She.
Merci.
Gdzie jeszcze muszę? Ja jebie, ale to długa gra jest.
Ale robimy go.
Come, my little grey cells. I must act on thought. This will not get me any. Magnifique. Things are beginning to be.
Jak to zrobił?
Order and method.
Ja nie mogę.
Another success.
Mikaleto.
Już w końcu skończyłem, teraz zostało jeszcze jedno.
Nie no, bawi mnie tak da. Momentami.
I cannot see the logic. I must take a different approach. Come, my little grey cell.
A tu.
Things are beginning.
Ja nie mogę.
Dobra, to już się skończyło. Czyli już 3 i 1.
Mademoiselle,
Have you had a.
I have.
Please. Oh my.
It is
I don't believe.
not only.
She was.
Take a moment.
She has
And it.
all this.
I am a.
His mama.
You are the first.
I'm. And we.
Monsieur.
Last night. Detective. Detective. Would you like me to fetch you a glass of water, detective?
My apologies, mademoiselle. I was taken by surprise for a moment, but I have regained my composure. A glass of water is not required. Would you excuse me? Merci.
I kopiaka dotajmy. I kopniaka mamy.
Rozdział 7. Rodzina.
Mecynacie na tenacie, dobra.
Mademoiselle, what a pleasure to see you.
Brakuje tylko jednego. Jednej ciekki brakuje. Tylko jednego odzienięcia.
Detective,
It is a rather late hour.
Jednego
Oh,
odcia
yes,
tego.
If that is the case,
No, no, that's...
Lizzie, excuse me, Elizabeth. Lady Van...
Oh, yes.
I'll see...
Good night, Detective.
bonne nuit.
I'm sorry about her, Detective. As you can see, she is...
This week,
She'll... This...
I shall... And Mademoiselle... Very... I wish...
Nie pytała ona? Ciekawe. Nie wróciła uwagi.
Nie da się tu wejść. Co mam iść znowu na górę? Na górę też nie mogę. Tutaj też nie mogę. Co jest?
O, ale cieki nie granatu. Dawaj mu kartę. To ja mam robić.
Biblioteka.
Monsieur Beckhouse,
I didn't even...
that is...
I said, I'm... My...
You... Please.
I was...
And that was...
He wouldn't...
Ja nie
It is
mogę.
said that
Tak dalej
money is the root
naprawdę.
of...
Well...
And
I...
But she did not
Me? No.
I teraz wychodzimy. Dobra.
Excuse me?
You had the opportunity.
How dare you? I may not be...
Your efforts.
It's not as easy...
You yourself.
And I told you,
Tell me then,
it wasn't...
from where you were merely...
I think you have let your imagination run away with... What kind of...
Shit.
Mademoiselle Con...
She has...
But she didn't...
Me?
Jeśli mam...
No. And I stand by that.
A rather bold...
I may not be perfect.
Your efforts.
It's not as easy as...
You yourself.
And I told you,
Tell me then,
Ja nie
it wasn't
mogę.
like that.
from where you were merely...
Okay, yes, I know. I shouldn't have listened to her. But
It may not...
Ja nie mogę.
what does...
I have often wondered...
When you're... It is not... my older...
We...
Years back, you hear... It was...
Monsieur, it...
I tak, nie wygra go. On tutaj robi cokolwiek. Serio, nie wykać. Jaki ty kupie. Nie oginął. Ja nie mogę.
Da się teraz zejść na dół?
Nie, to tak ja naprawdę kupia.
Tak, da się teraz. Niezłe łóżko dwupiętrowe.
Mhm.
Albo coś ukrywają.
Ja pierdzielę, tak ja naprawdę.
Heh.
Dobra, ja bym chciał... A, bo tą tynkę i nie ma. Tego ja nie miałem.
Detective, what can we do for you?
You can help me by...
Sorry, detective.
It is no riddle.
Detective,
You have told me... Mademoiselle, I shall keep my question.
I don't know.
You have...
Oui. It was
Go.
then.
Help.
I don't.
You... Merci.
Mamy oryginał.
Monsieur Sterling,
I'm...
do not worry yourself.
I...
You took a...
I... Oh,
If I...
it's not
Exploiting
nothing of... I would...
your father
He...
and your family.
They were...
And why was that?
Is my...
Only you.
Because...
Is that...
He
And
didn't... It's something...
you are... that is not... Please don't...
Ja to etykuję.
Mademoiselle,
Merci.
forgive
He was my own. You
but
secure. So the secure
this...
before.
Ale gadania
It is.
dużo i ja cię kręcę.
Then you must have...
Yeah.
That may be.
Daj tyłu mi.
But she came looking for your help.
She wasn't.
And she came...
Mamy ty na 4 do
When I saw
kończenia.
her earlier,
I mam odzienięcie jedno. Na rodzicielu robiłem... Raz, dwa... 5. 5 odzieni robią dzisiaj. Może ja ty jedną robię. Ale udało cię.
No,
Jakie to
Just
było
leave the
plotne
poor
tego
girl.
narko.
Merci, man.
I on ma oryginał. I ona żyje. Ona to walimy ją. I jego zabrali. Tylko tym razem zabrali go i nie zabili jej. Jak w tym moim jednym podejściu.
Dobra, co tam jeszcze? Nie zauważył braku połączenia telefonu.
Is there some... This will not get me.
Nie.
I must take a different approach. Some would say a lucky get. What a revelation! Order and method. The pieces of the puzzle. I cannot see the logic in it. I must act on... Order and method. I should not be. Magnifique. I should not be surprised.
Nie. No i tutte zakończenie robiłem.
I must take a different. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Służba ukrywa prawdę.
Some would say a lucky guess.
Okej. No i w końcu zakończone. Dwa i jeszcze jedno. No to pewnie już jutro skończę.
Another success. Magnifique.
A, potem gierka.
This will not get me any.
Nie pasuje.
Robiłem 5 ociągnięć robiłem na tym butelciu.
Come, my little Grace.
Dobra, jakie to ociągnięcie mam?
I must act on.
Też nie działa. To
I
tu...
cannot see the logic in this.
Co jest? A, że... Dobra, moment. To tu...
What a revelation.
Dobra, ale nie ty będzie robić tego jednego. Dobra. Jutro tutaj pogramy te kolejne zakończenia. A chwilę tutaj te programy.
Is there something?
No to...
Będziemy tak sobie grali powoli i powoli robili.
A tu...
Come, my little Grace.
A, może to jest tak, że... Znak zapytania do znaku
The
zapytania.
pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Cześć, Adi. I z daleka. Nie tu. Coś jeszcze? To tu?
This will not get me any
Może... To tu?
order and method. That
Tu gdzie to?
I must take a different
Nie.
approach if I am to.
No to... Przecież łączyłem to z tym.
I should not be surprised by my. I must act
Nie,
on
ale
thought
kogo
and.
kryje? Tu?
Is there something?
No.
I cannot see the logic in this.
A to tu.
Magnifique.
Dobra, zakończone. W końcu, czy skończymy? A, to jest ostatnia. Dobra, super.
This will not get me any closer.
Coś jeszcze? Tu jest znak zapytania.
Come, my little Grace. I'll.
Znak zapytania do znaku zapytania, tak? Czy nie?
I must take a different approach if I.
A, że to...
Things are beginning to be.
Dobra. To już pięknie poszło. Aha, okej. Dobra, już tam. Rozdział 8. Rozdział 7 skończony. Ale to będzie już w następnym odcinku streama w sumie. Czyli się... Albo nie, w sumie dokończmy to już chyba.
Tak, jedzie go tykanet. Te. Za 14 dni, dobra.
Dobra, tu idziemy.
Aha.
W górę mogę iść tylko. Oho. Które drzwi są otwarte? Schowka? Może do schowka otwarte są. A, schowek. Do schowka są. No i mam cię. I mam cię.
Monsieur Sterling,
Oh, detective.
please.
A butler?
I am no...
Honestly,
And
I've been thinking about.
I often think...
There are. I didn't
Obvious.
Of course not.
No, monsieur.
Please, detective. Deceit.
Would you count
Why?
the same reason?
I didn't.
I know,
You never.
monsieur.
You will be.
She will stop.
But you don't know.
If my...
The Major's military storage box.
The one that stored his medals.
Amongst other things,
And those other things are...
I had to protect her. If you found it when searching the study, you would have carted her off then and there.
Whatever it is you have hidden, it will not remain that way. I need a moment.
Ciekawy, bo ja mnie poko, tylko... nie tylko dzieje. Tylko tylko ja na mnie.
I cannot see the logic in this. Is there some... Some would say a lucky guess. Another success.
Ale mi temy dało.
Szukajmy schowek.
Huh.
Zbadaj mebel. Ale już widać, że jest przesunięta ściana. Tu coś jest z tym meblem. No i mamy.
Huh. Oh.
Tutaj znaleźliśmy.
Ah.
Znaczy nie schować, co jeszcze jest.
I must act on thought and... What a revelation! Order and method. Come, my little grey cell. This will not get me any... I must take a different approach if... What a revelation! I cannot see the logic in this. Order and method. I must act on... Another success.
Wygrałem to.
Nieźle. Dobra, już nic nie mam. Mam czapkę z tym łosiem. Dziwnym lokatorem, czy tam czym jakoś.
There is no use. He always had his regiment lighter that he received.
And yet...
My father's. It must have fallen out of my pocket. You still have it, detective.
Monsieur.
If it is, I have... You've...
Even...
I couldn't just...
The Major, what...
It was in his holster when he attacked her. He had hold of her arm. She didn't plan any of it, detective.
That is what Mademoiselle told you?
She did.
That may be true.
Put yourself in her shoes for a...
I need a moment. Is there some... Come, my little grey cells. We must think logically. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. things are beginning to become clearer.
There is no use
Awesome.
lying anymore. When you asked me yesterday about seeing someone out there,
That does not explain.
when Lizzie took me to the study, the night
So you
after,
and where did...
Kończony tutaj jest. Teraz tutaj. Już chyba wszystko skończone.
Dobra.
there is no use. Why what? Why I would risk? Because
I can
then,
even
without question, I
if she is...
detect.
It is not... I cannot see the logic. I must take a different approach if I am to uncover... This will not get me any closer. I should not be surprised by my... Some would say a
Ciekawe
lucky
to
guess.
pograć. Na live.
Order and method. Is there something... I must act on thought and...
Wygram to, wygram to? Wygram to.
Magnifique.
Dobra, tu mamy.
Dobra, grajmy rundę.
Come, my little Grace Alice.
Nie.
I must take a different... This will not get me any...
A to tu.
Magnifique. Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius. Order and method. I should not be surprised by my...
Dobra, jedna Niko, jedna Vi. I będę miał... trójki.
Skończyliśmy.
Detective Poirot, I'm...
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Please,
I'm a...
you have... Detective,
It was mad...
you must...
I assure you... When you...
But it hasn't been work... I wasn't. What were you...
It was Monsieur Sterling that I found in there. I
Aha.
was...
What on earth was he doing?
He claimed he was merely reminiscing of his time with the...
You don't believe...
He did not...
Hidden area?
A room that held all of the Major's secrets.
I had no idea. Did you discover the reason for his blackmail?
I did. Were you aware he was
Dishonorably? What does that mean? She was meant to be rescued.
I am afraid that was yet another lie, orchestrated to keep her from incriminating herself.
Why would you...
I only managed a few words with her before we were quite abruptly interrupted by Monsieur Sterling.
I must admit.
It was...
So... Yes. Oh,
It is the...
he had... Innocence?
It was... The...
Will you...
I...
Thank you.
Would you...
Of course.
Mademoiselle Elizabeth, merci for joining us.
Miss Angeline said you requested to see me urgently.
We have some serious matters to discuss, and I would like to waste no further time.
Oh, yes, Detective. Still not quite myself.
I would. That is
Honest,
the
wonderful news. I would not.
Mademoiselle.
And yes, that is.
The result.
Nobody.
Opląta,
quite
tylko
sure.
Your honest
oplątowanie.
opinion.
We only.
You.
I only.
But
Jeden mi brakuje.
Detective.
it is. Mademoiselle,
I'm.
let us
No.
tell me what happened with the Major on the evening.
I.
I
He did. After.
and come and
I heard the footsteps in the hall, and before I could move,
that. And
if only I saw the sheath on his belt.
so
I just.
you did
She had just.
with
Archie.
so
Please.
if the it is.
With that. Oh, I did. Oh, yes, Detective. I don't know where it is.
If you have been honest with me until now, I ask that you continue.
I'm sorry, I really don't know. Archie dropped.
I need a moment. I cannot see the logic in this. I must act on thought. Is there something?
Tutaj.
What a revelation!
Dobra, zadanie wykończone. No i elo. W końcu. 8 rozdziałów. Nie 8, ale...
Oh, yes. Please.
Oui, man. Mademoiselle tells quite the harrowing story.
I cannot imagine the Major acting in such a way. But Elizabeth could not make up such a story.
After learning what I know,
She has committed a terrible crime, but
if what she... Mademoiselle, it is time I address the house.
No dobra, chyba wygramy, ale nie wiem.
Would you
Ciebie
ask
nie
the...
potrzebuję.
I have
To mogę mieć.
in help.
Wykończony 8 rozdział, 9.
Detective, you have spent more time
Kurwa,
making us
teraz
sit and
gadanie.
wait for you than
Dobra,
anything
ja wam
else.
zostawię ten
Madame Van den
gadanie.
If you think I have
pierdolenie
spent my time focused on anything besides
na streamie,
uncovering
idę
the Major's
zapalić
killer,
zaraz przyjdę.
you are sorely mistaken.
I'm sure you will be eager to share your findings with us then.
All in good time, madame. Firstly, to understand the truth of what has occurred this weekend, one must know the timeline of events that not only preceded the Major's death, but succeeded.
We are all well aware of what happened before, Detective. You can save your breath.
You are only aware of what the guilty parties wanted you to believe. But now I shall apprise you to the true events. The reason for us all being here, you know. The altercation between Monsieur Demire and the Major, you know. The body of Monsieur Hagen was found while we were all sat enjoying a most delicious meal. That you also know. But what was kept from us all was that his body lay on the study floor for far longer than was thought.
It was that servant. She found him.
S'il te plaît, monsieur. It was indeed young Inga that found the Major's body lying lifeless in the study.
So it was her.
Monsieur, I will not allow for any further interruptions. I return to the Major's body. If we are to believe the scene that we were presented with, the Major must have been killed during the first course of our meal, a meal that none of you left, even for a moment. Speaking in the evening, you all confirmed one another's alibis, and although there was doubt in the validity of some, I confirmed that they were indeed all true. What I could not understand was how a man came to be found dead, and every guest accounted for at the time of death. That is until I questioned the latter. Monsieur Beckers, I shall now allow you to speak. You saw the Major smoking a cigar in the snow. Is that true?
It is.
False. You saw what you were meant to see. Someone in the Major's coat standing outside, giving the illusion that the Major was still very much alive. Monsieur da Silva, on the afternoon of the Major's death, do you recall hearing a telephone ring?
Now that you mention it, I have not heard a single ring all weekend.
Correct. The telephone lines have been down for the duration of our stay, meaning the telephone call that was received and promptly directed to the Major's study was yet another act of trickery and deceit. But it did not end there. When I entered the study for the first time, it was obvious someone had already been there and falsified the scene to stage a burglary and clear away important evidence, including the murder weapon. What followed was an investigation that had already been hindered. But even those lengths were not enough to derail me for long.
I think we have all had enough of your self-praise, Detective. Perhaps you would like to tell us who killed him now?
Madame, as I'm sure you would expect, it is not as simple as that. What many of you do not know is the discussion that was had between the Major and Monsieur Beckers earlier that day.
What has that got to do with anything? I told you I didn't kill him.
That I know to be true. What you do not know is that it was not only his ears that heard your spoken words.
I hope you are not implying I had something to do with it.
No, madame. There was another.
Ciekawego
Elizabeth. You are all aware that the Major was hired by Monsieur da Silva to front the security during the workers' strikes. What very few of you know is that it was the Major's order that instigated the vicious attacks on those unarmed men and resulted in numerous deaths, including Mademoiselle Elizabeth's fiancé, Luc. Monsieur Beckers confronted the Major, declaring that he was to hand himself in. That is what Mademoiselle Elizabeth overheard. Now, knowing the truth, she waited until the Major was away from his study. After he stepped outside following the confrontation with Monsieur Demire's fist, it looked to be the perfect opportunity, or so she thought. The Major returned and found her looking for the proof she required to hand him over to the authorities.
If the maid bumped him off, why hasn't she been arrested?
The events that followed in the study are not those of a cold-blooded murder, but one of a young girl that had no other option but to protect her own life.
Sounds to me, Detective, like you have taken a shine to this young girl and would rather protest her innocence than arrest her for murder, the crime she has committed.
Jeez, this is gonna make for a juicy story.
Mademoiselle, I ask you this. You have seen the Major's anger before, oui?
What if I have?
How do you think he would have reacted if someone was to find proof that he had committed a terrible act, and that if made public, would surely result in his incarceration? Exactement.
It is quite the story you have told, Detective, but all I
ma.
have heard is that Elizabeth overheard a conversation blaming the Major for her fiancé's death, and she murdered him in revenge. A servant killing a man that is as revered as he was. She will face the noose.
I am not denying that a man has lost his life, but it is not the crime of murder that you all believe. While the Major did not deserve to die in such a way, it was his actions towards Mademoiselle Elizabeth that drove her to defend herself in any way she could. Mademoiselle Elizabeth will be punished.
Ale mi
We will let
dało.
the law decide the severity of her punishment.
O!
She has played you like a fiddle, Detective, acting the innocent victim. She will be arrested and hanged for her crime, like every other cold-blooded killer.
Here. Give her what she deserves.
The girl has got to pay for what she's done.
Those of you...
Look, Detective, I see where you are going with it.
Mademoiselle Con...
No dobra,
To
tylko
uncover
te...
truth.
Why
Tylko
then do you go...
wygrać, to
Listen,
popływanie,
Poirot,
a
I
nie
am not
wygram
gonna...
You knew the situation...
i opadnę. No. Bo go Weigara grał. Jaka je pato monny? Kurde, chciałbym to wbić, ale wiecie jakie. Bo tak punktu mało daje.
You know what it's like.
Mademoiselle,
I'm sorry.
now is...
Ridiculous.
Zjebałem.
Detective, it was not my intent. Jackie was...
And they were handed...
No,
Atakuje mnie kupą, no.
no, it...
Jako ten.
You're right. I knew I cannot excuse...
What more?
It was not... We...
This.
Ja się zastanawiam, to jutro pali na live. Oczywiście nie wiem, o tym będę
Well, you
live'a.
and-
Jak idzie płyta, to ratuj te popyta. A... Zastanawiam się to opalić.
I'm the next time we can.
Monsieur Des...
Is that what you?
The event...
Apparently.
Through all...
Order?
Monsieur Des...
Did...
It was... Does your pos...
even...
It was not...
I wouldn't...
Bo nie mam pomysłu na tę grę.
Quite...
Putting my...
I'm sure that...
The Major... His action...
You...
S'il te plaît.
He was not all... I cannot allow...
Sorry.
It was a
You were...
I knew that you had a cold heart, but never would I have expected to. She may have. He brought.
I'm sorry.
Because that.
Countess, when I last... Mademoiselle...
Get on with...
If it wasn't...
For good.
Margot.
While it looked... Monsieur...
That is You. Hyatt.
If I...
I'm surprised it.
How?
A home, you.
You have no right.
Maman,
Angeline? Have you heard what she has admitted to? She is merely trying to make herself...
is what she says true? Felix, he was my father? That is the secret that the letter was talking about, isn't it? You told me that we had nothing to hide. Detective Poirot, were you aware of this?
Oui, mademoiselle. But it was not my place to repeat.
I don't understand. What about father?
Your mama betrayed the love of a good, honest man and played away behind his back and then kept it hidden for all these years like a lady of the night with her client list.
You will say no more. Angeline, I...
To te dziane, no dzianą to ciekko będzie to kowie porobić.
This is not an appropriate conversation.
He knew, dear girl. He knew the whole time. It is only dear Edwin that was blind to their deceit.
You will not talk of him like that. You will not talk of him at all.
If I don't, who will? You never deserved him. You don't even deserve the memory of him.
Countess, there is something that you still have not explained.
What more is there for her to say?
How long were you in love with the Viscount for?
Ale itemy...
Margot? Is that true?
We were destined to be together. And then you turned up. And I was all but forgotten about.
But you were nothing more than friends.
And you made sure of that, didn't you? From the day you arrived, it was all about what you wanted and what you had to do to get it. You didn't consider Edwin at all. He was just a purse to you.
I loved my husband, and I miss him every day.
Loved him enough to stray?
Both of you, no more.
Please, Angeline, let me explain.
Maman, I do not wish to hear anything else from you.
Not even your own daughter wants to hear your lies anymore. Cassandra Van den Bosch, all alone.
How dare you!
While I feel a sense of satisfaction and pride in solving both cases, there is still a part of me that is reluctant to revel in triumph. I am content with the unmasking of Countess de Vos as the blackmailer, and knowing that she will pay for her crimes. But it is the justice for Mademoiselle Elizabeth that worries me. She will stand in a court of law, and I can only hope that they can see she acted in self-defense. I must trust that our legal system
Dobra,
and
i temy
justice
mamy
will
beznadziejne, bo nie ma ani
prevail.
mieta,
The
ani
fair
łuku,
sentencing
ani
will
rybki.
In protecting her
Ani
own life, she took the
kamizelki.
life of another. Perhaps the guilt she must live with is a greater punishment than any sentence she can receive. Countess de Vos was taken from Nemozine House in cuffs and placed under arrest. Although she initially tried to plead her innocence, Inga, along with a number of other girls that the Countess had found employment for, came forward and made full statements. She was charged with 5 counts of blackmail and extortion and sent to a house of corrections, where she will have a new life to become accustomed to. Monsieur Sterling and Mademoiselle Rihanna were also reprimanded for their participation. While they may not be facing time in prison, tampering with a crime scene and obstruction of a police investigation are certainly not something that houses and new employers will look positively on.
Ale mi
Mademoiselle
daje...
Angeline finally became Madame Demire,
Nie ma
and
w
together
ogóle
they took up
postaci na
residence in
mnie.
England, where Monsieur Demire continues
O,
to
jedna
support and
postać.
fight for fairness and equality in London. I am happy to say that we have
Ale
remained
to
in
mi tej jednej
contact,
postaci.
and Madame Demire has become a regular
dopiero
correspondent
wiedą
of
byłem.
mine. And the latest joyous news is that they are expecting a child of their own. After Madame Van den Bosch's secret was revealed to the world, her position in the social hierarchy was no more, disappearing in a moment. While she still resides in Belgium, I believe she has had to adapt to a far more modest way of life. A humbling experience for her, I am sure. Madame Demire has not
Potrzebuję,
mentioned
żeby ta
her
dziana
mother in
miała
a single
itemy.
letter. After the discovery of her
zanosi
real
dzieł.
father and how she had been lied to for so many years, I am not surprised if her departure from Belgium was somewhat an act of separation from her maman. Mademoiselle Conrad left Nemoziné House the same way she entered, confident in herself and audacious in her opinions. Her report of the Major's murder at the house and the surrounding blackmails became one of the most talked about
O, mamy
stories of the
doi.
year.
Fajnie, fajnie,
While there
fajnie.
were certain details of her own involvement that did not make it to print, she was really quite complimentary about the detective at the heart of the case. Monsieur da Silva tried to continue in his position as factory owner and business entrepreneur, but after his accounts and business dealings were investigated following the details of his blackmail being made public in Mademoiselle Conrad's article, his illustrious business empire began to crumble and is now
A to
facing
nikt
an
mi nie daje.
international corporate investigation.
Tutaj tepkam.
Monsieur Becker
Obróćmy
stepped
okenna.
down from his position as union leader, accepting that he was no longer fit to represent the workforce that, in his words, he had let down on a scale of unmeasurable proportion. Although he is no
Mi
longer
temu
the voice
brakuje.
of the workers, he continues to support them from behind the scenes. Monsieur Zachariah and his brother made amends, and returning to his family home, and after sobering up, he was able to find the help that he required. I understand that he is now helping fellow soldiers with similar conditions.
Ja pierdzielę.
And Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She stood before a court and was found guilty of second-degree murder. She was sentenced to time in a female correctional house on the outskirts of the city. Alone in a foreign country with no friends or family for support, it will certainly be a hard life for her there. Her mental and physical strength will surely be tested to their limits, but she could not go unpunished. Without repercussions, we would become a society of animals.
Dobra, mamy item,
The
ale to
death
mi
of
tego
Elizabeth's
itemu
beloved
jednego,
Luke
no.
has been at the center of everything. Had those in positions to help not acted with only themselves in mind, perhaps he would still be alive today, and the Major would have paid the price for his own crimes in the eyes of the law, not at the blade of a knife. The blood of Major Felix Egan will remain on Elizabeth's hands. A stain that wherever she is and whatever she may do, she will never be
No
able
nie,
to wash
nagramy
clean.
tobie do takiego.
However,
Ciebie to dam.
it will remain as a reminder to not only her, but all of us, of what we as human beings are capable of to protect ourselves. We all have something that may be
O,
considered
mamy
shameful
jego,
or
fajnie.
sinful,
To
and it
będziemy
is
mieli
how we deal
trójkę.
with it that shows our true
I
character.
potrzebuję te dwie postacie.
Those involved in the riots, the workers' deaths, and the Major's killing believe themselves to be untouchable.
Tego
Whether
piona
it was
będę
from
mógł
their
wymienić.
social standing or their
Bo mi cię on nie
confidence in
waduje, on nie
themselves,
daje tony
they
tynki.
learned that everyone is accountable for their actions. There is no exemption because of the suit you wear or the money in your bank account. There is no price to a man's life. It cannot be bought or traded or discarded. No man is better than another, including Detective Hercule Poirot.
No i skończyliśmy w końcu. Po 4 godzinach prawie.
O, będę miał.
Dobra. Ludziska, dzięki za lajki, followy, suby, co tam
Dobra,
było.
wygrywam
Skończyliśmy
chyba, ale nie jestem pewien.
Agatę Christie Hercule Poirot The First Case, czyli
Chyba nie wygrana.
czy tam pierwsze zadanie. Więc ograliśmy tą grę. Odinstaluję ją jutro, jak wrócę z uczelni. Więc ja idę spać, dobranoc, dzięki za wszystko i widzimy się jutro po 17 na kolejnej grze. Ciesio, dzięki za uwagę.
Dobra. Pytamy tak. Ciebie nie tem. Ciebie nie tem. Ciebie nie tem. Tobie daję to. I teraz tylko itemy łapać.